Hey guys, this is Ryan. This is another video in the PPCall course. This one specifically, we're going to be going over how to choose affiliate offers to promote using call-only ads. If you're unaware of what this is, then make sure to jump over to the first video in this video series. Otherwise, if you've been following along, you should now be part of several different affiliate networks. And if you're logged in to most of them, they're going to look like this because they use a similar software for the back end. This one specifically is a story or company. If you go down to apply to new campaigns, you'll get a list of all the offers that you can promote. And the first thing that I like to do is jump over to EPC and organize that from low to high. This is going to categorize all the new EPCs out. So this just means that none of their affiliate marketers are currently driving any traffic to these. So just to go over real quick what EPC means, it's earnings per click. So it's calculated based off of what the other affiliate marketers on their platform are generating per click in terms of profits. So this is going to help us get a sense of how that offer is converting. The way I use this is to compare within a given network and then also compare the same offer across multiple different networks. Now, I had like an entire system and a bunch of metrics to look at in terms of choosing a good offer, but I decided to change it up because you don't want to theorize too much. The faster you test, the better. But I will give you some general things to look at here. So let's scroll down here. These are all new. I know it starts on 5. So these are, one thing to note is these are earnings per 100 clicks, and specifically I think clicks in this case are phone calls. So this is 728 per 100, so divide by 100. On average, their affiliates are making $7.28 per call. So they're getting calls for around $54. So if you can produce a call, or you believe you can, a quality call that converts for less than $51 for reverse mortgages, then you should be good. So the higher this is, generally the better. But you also got to take into account what these numbers are here. So you don't really want to go for a high payout if you're just starting, because these are pretty indicative of industries where it's going to cost you a lot to get a phone call in the first place. If you have a lot of money to play with, then go for it. It's just going to take you longer to optimize a campaign when each conversion costs you more. Because if you think of it, you need about 30 conversions just to have a good sample size. 30 conversions of $51 is, I mean, it gets sort of expensive. So let's just find one real quick that we can compare. Like I said, I like to compare these across networks. That's the main use that I use this for. So let's say the 24/7 locksmith bundle. People are making on average $290 per click. Let's check locksmiths for another network. So if we jump up to the top here, so 290, let's keep that in mind, and then 724 for a payout. Any other network that's part of the Invoca software or uses that, you can jump to easily from here, which is really nice. So what was I doing? Goji. Do this one. So same thing here. I'm not sure if they have a locksmith offer, but let's just see. I'll jump straight to that. So they might not. So I'll jump over to a different one real quick. Okay, so this one is Craigslist only. So this is not quite the same. Unfortunately, the ones that I was looking at didn't have a locksmith offer for them. And I know the one that does definitely have a locksmith offer doesn't show the EPC, so that's not going to work for this situation. But basically, the point is this. I check EPCs across networks just to see what they're at, and this may be an indication of one network having higher conversions than a different network, and that's pretty much the way that you use it. That's about it. So the next thing we want to do here is let's just jump back over to Astoria because they have a lot of offers here, so a lot to play with. And then let's do the locksmith campaign again. Now the second most important thing to look for is basically the IVR. And IVR is just the voice messaging system that callers go to and these networks use to route phone calls to specific servicers. So the most important thing is whether this is going to be convoluted or not. So what I'll do is I'll call this your own number and test call. So they're calling my phone now, so let's see if you can hear it on my mic.
Thank you for calling directoryoflocksmiths.com. We help connect you to a locksmith 24/7. Please enter the 5-digit zip code of your desired location, followed by the pound sign. You entered the zip code for Manchester, New Hampshire. If this is correct, press 1. Otherwise, please enter the... Thanks. Your location has been verified. Sorry, we are unable to help you at this time. Goodbye.
Right, so that was pretty clean. It could be a little bit shorter without the phone verification or the zip code verification. Some offers are really good and do that automatically without having the end user have to put in their zip code. Those are really good to get in general. But yeah, that was clean enough. It wasn't redundant. It doesn't repeat things. It doesn't sound unprofessional. Basically, just look for that. Whatever makes sense, common sense. You can quickly read through all this stuff, so just make sure that what you're promoting is actually going to work. This is just general locksmithing, so nothing new there. So up here, this is going to give you some keyword ideas, by the way. Right here, keyword phrases to avoid. Obviously, you don't want to hit those because you're going to be spending money and not getting any sort of profit off of them. This is your zip list here, so they could not help me on that test call, so that means they're probably not servicing the city that I put in, which was Manchester, New Hampshire. So my guess is it's just not on this zip list. So you're going to import this list into your AdWords campaign, so you're only targeting these cities. There are some cases where this zip list are not totally up to date, and you'll run into this with different networks. You won't know if this is actually the case until you start running a campaign, so that's why you want to run multiple offers, even the same offer, to see which one performs the best. Scroll down a little bit more here and just continue reading this information. So this is restricted stuff here. You just want to make sure search is on. So we're doing search since it's Google AdWords. Check the hours. This is when you can promote 24/7. All of US. When they say all US, it just means that they're kind of just jumping to that conclusion. You want to make sure you put in the zip list because there are some places where they don't service, as you just saw. There's two things that we're looking at. There's this EPC. There is the call quality, let's just call it that. And then also you want to see what counts as a call. So this one pays out after 90 seconds. So check that between other offers on different affiliate networks. So 90 seconds, a minute and a half, and then you'll get paid. I mean, the shorter this is, the better. The more likely you'll get paid. I've promoted offers that I didn't even promote like the greatest traffic to them, but they converted at 30 seconds. So like it's pretty easy to make money when it's converting at 30 seconds. So check that as well. So that's pretty much it. Don't get too caught up in all this theoretical information because, like I said multiple times, like you're not going to tell until you start running a campaign. So that being said, what I would suggest is you test multiple different verticals. So start with 2, and then multiple different offers from different affiliate networks. So what that could look like is you could do a locksmith campaign, and then you could also do a pest control campaign. So how I'd go about doing this is creating 2 different Gmail accounts, since you're going to get ad credit for each one that you make. You get around, I think it's $100 after you spend $25 in a campaign. So that gives you $125 that you're going to invest in testing for each one of these verticals. So you have 125 for locksmith, 125 for pest control, and then test 2 different affiliate networks for each of those offers. So get 2 different locksmith offers running in your one Gmail AdWords account, and then 2 different pest control offers running in your other Gmail account. This is hopefully going to give you enough leeway depending on your industry and how high the cost per click is. But with some of these lower cost per clicks like locksmith and pest control, you can definitely test enough in $125 worth of AdWords to get a sense of how it's going to perform and whether you want to continue with that industry or that network. So that's it for this video and choosing an offer to promote. Next steps for you guys is just scroll down to the very bottom here, and then put in your application. Just say you are promoting this using call only ads, and then AdWords. They'll know. And most affiliate managers might as well just do this for all your affiliate networks. Just send your affiliate manager an update that you applied for this and ask them if you need anything else. They'll come back to you telling you that they'll need your creatives, so basically the ad copy that you plan on using, and then your landing page, which is going to be an ugly landing page, but they know, don't worry about it. Click this and apply to your campaign. So apply to two campaigns in one vertical, and then do the same for another vertical. And then from there, create 2 Gmail accounts for each one of those, or just use an existing 2 that you have, and then sign up for AdWords accounts for both of those. I hope you guys liked this video. It's a little bit off the cuff. Give a thumbs up if you like the content, and then make sure to subscribe and watch the other videos in this video series if you haven't already. Just let me know if this was too confusing, if you want some more information in the comments below. I know I left out a ton of information here that we could go over, but I wouldn't waste too much time on that, really. I would just get accepted to 2 campaigns that you think are going to work, and then start running campaigns as fast as you can. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.